What is going on, Governors? Chisgule here, and today we've got a video going out to those who are migrating or thinking about migrating to Kingdom 51, and we're going to show some of the inner workings of how our alliance works and thinks. So if running an alliance is something that you're interested in, or even just peeping in to see how do other folks do it, you should definitely like and subscribe because we're covering that here. And we are a sponsored creator with Rise of Kingdoms. With that said, we've got a lot on the menu for today. The first thing I want to talk about is that many of you have already filled out a form indicating that you want to join Legion. Links in the description for that form. Legion is an alliance that I like to think of sort of like a semi-professional sports team. It's a no-drama environment, and this is a game, but the people who are here play it with a level of seriousness that is certainly above average. This is relevant if you're coming to Kingdom 51 because that style of alliance is not for most people. In fact, I mentioned previously that the power minimum for Legion is likely to be 20 million. And frankly, we likely will be sending some players north of 20 million to other alliances within the kingdom so that you can do a couple things. First, you'll be able to go to more Ark of Osiris's, probably, because this is going to be a very competitive alliance to get into Ark of Osiris. Secondly, there are a lot of awesome things going on in those other alliances within our kingdom, and I just want to call attention to the fact that we've been getting interest from small groups and individuals, and even some really large groups. And we're still masterminding where everybody's going to go. But someone from Legion, if you haven't already heard from a member of Legion, nothing's wrong, nothing's unusual. We have a pretty large list of folks that we're talking to. We are now masterminding sort of where all those puzzle pieces fit together across our different alliances. And I want to do some special recruiting if you speak German. VYG would love to have you. If you speak Russian, Faceless would love to have you. And if you're a medium-sized group that's interested in going to either of those alliances, we probably can even accommodate that. So with that said, we're going to be getting in touch with all the folks who filled out the form below. And I want to get you psyched about coming to this kingdom if you're on your way here or if you're thinking about it by sharing with you Legion's Code of Conduct. And there's a couple things that are included in here. First is just a primer as to like what is Legion, why are we here? And then we talk about behavior, personal accountability, activity levels, donation levels, Ark of Osiris expectations, about the fact that we're a competitive alliance, our Discord policies, our farm account policies, our approach to Guardians, and what it means to be asked to join a Legion family alliance rather than Legion Core, Legion Forever, which is the alliance that I'm in. Because I can tell you, I had thought 20 million power would be a reasonable floor for the minimum power level to join Legion, and it's looking like we're not certainly going to be able to fit in all the people who have 20 million power or higher. So let's talk about what's in this Code of Conduct. I'm going to read some parts of it. Link will be in the description to check it out if you want to follow along. At the start, we talk about why we're here. We're building a family of high-performing alliances who compete at the upper tier in the Rise of Kingdoms endgame. This Code of Conduct both formalizes what members of Legion have already intuitively been doing and helps inform those who might want to join us. It's worth mentioning, when you move a whole bunch of people to a new place, there's a huge culture shock potentially. So we're just trying to set everybody's expectations up front. So if you have a positive attitude, mental toughness, and the will to win, Legion just might be for you. So there's two ways to think about expectations like this. One is, man, they expect a lot of me. But the other thing that's, I think, the double edge of this sword that is very positive is that you can hold others accountable to a very high standard. And this is a war game where your troops die. Isn't it nice to know that every single member of your alliance has your back, that you can count on every single one to make their very best contribution? To make that go, we've got a no bickering, no drama policy. We expect everyone to maintain that positive attitude while still offering constructive criticism. We want your feedback. And respect for others is a must. We respect others and their choices. No racism, sexism, homophobia, none of that, the whole 9 yards. We also expect that every single member of Legion will work to personally improve themselves. And to that end, any member who goes inactive basically is asked to join a member of our family of alliances um, on the second time that you go inactive. So, pretty strict policy about being inactive, but if you're going to be away for a while, just let us know. We expect people to make the max contribution possible for resource based donations only. Gem donations also welcomed. And to that end, we're teching up. We're nearly max tech, but we're teching up. And so we do expect everybody to go to the gold node. Everybody's supposed to go to the gold node and farm that. For our Ark of Osiris, we send out a poll in advance of selecting the date and time. We then select the time where we think we can find the highest power combination of players. And, look, we expect every single person to show up. I actually don't mind so much if we lose, but I care deeply if we don't have 30 out of 30 on the field. Because that, to me, represents a much bigger problem that someone would not show up for their teammates. So I think we're going to do well in Ark of Osiris, and we've got a pretty solid set of strategies at this point. And moving forward, I mean, this is going to get really spicy in Ark of Osiris, as if it wasn't spicy enough. The power level's going up, up, up. Voice chat is usually hilarious, and we expect you to be in it, even if you're just listening. Another thing we do in our code of conduct, which I think is super valuable, is we call attention to the fact that only 30 players can come to the Ark of Osiris every other week, which means that most players can't attend most of the time. So if you want to be an Ark of Osiris superstar, you will be much better served visiting one of the Legion family alliances. And quite frankly, we may even split off a whole bunch of folks into those other alliances when Ark of Osiris is coming around the corner, so that more people can play Ark. Discord, as I mentioned, is a must. Absolutely crucial for announcements and war alerts. We've got a farm alliance set up where people can go and they can farm resources. That's down over here. Most of our Zone 3 alliances have a farm alliance. We've got NL2. VYG has that situation created. It's a pretty darn good situation. Now, every day we rock the Guardians, and you don't need all the details here, but we limit the number of troops that you send per army so that everybody can hit the darn things. They don't blow up instantly, which has been a thing that's happened. And I want to call attention to the fact that if you are a member of Legion currently, or you become a member of Legion, if for any reason your activity level in the game is like not in alignment with the most competitive alliance in the kingdom, you may be asked to join a Legion family alliance. And I think of this as an opportunity to be able to perform at the upper tier of an alliance, rather than contributing at a level that is not in alignment with everyone else's level of commitment. It's a good opportunity. You should take it. If you get the opportunity to join a Legion family alliance, this will be a good place to go. Now, there's something else that I want to mention, which is that with all the people that are coming to the kingdom and all the shifting around that's going to happen, I don't expect this is going to be perfect right away. We're going to have to adjust stuff. It's going to be okay. Remain calm. We will get you squared away in a great alliance. And we've been working really closely now with VGRD as well. And they're going to be recruiting as well, and we're going to be recruiting on their behalf as well. So a lot of really talented players, a lot of really great alliances going all around. And every one of these alliances, I believe, will have a very crucial role in Kingdom vs. Kingdom. Whew, so much to talk about. If you have any questions at all, do not hesitate to send me a message. Let me know. But I want to refine that statement. Maybe what I'll do is I'll make it really obvious how you can get in touch with some recruiting officers. I'll have their Discord information in the description of the video. That's how we'll do this. Recruiting officers, they're going to have Discord information, description of the video. And they can probably be more responsive than I will be. Holy moly, we got a lot going on, my friends. So hopefully you learned or enjoyed learning a little bit about the inner workings of Legion. I personally find it quite rewarding to be in an alliance where you can expect that everybody who's there has got your back and is as committed as you are to absolutely smashing in Rise of Kingdoms. Like and subscribe if you found this video helpful or interesting. I know this is not relevant to everyone, and it was not my intention. My intention is to get everybody who's coming to Kingdom 51 to start to feel really psyched because we're building something here together. And until next time, my friends, you have fun smashing the kingdom.